Hey everyone, it's Chris here, and in this video I'm going to go ahead and take a look at ExpressVPN and give it a test. I'll go on and install the software, I'll check it out a little bit, I'll just basically see if it's going to be easy to use or not, and I'll run a speed test with it and see how fast it is, and maybe we'll even do a privacy test too. I'm just going to give it my overall review. Alright, here's the home page, and right away it's claiming to be the #1 trusted leader in the VPN industry. It's supposedly fast, super secure, and easy to use. And 30-day money-back guarantee is always really good to see in any VPN provider. Let's see, videos from anywhere. You can watch the content you want from anywhere, super fast. Again, about the privacy, unblock websites. You can actually watch websites or content from places that might be blocked in your area with ExpressVPN. Here it is again, easy to use, easy to set up. You can use it on your tablet, your smartphone. It's ultra secure. It's actually using a SSL secured 256-bit encryption. That's pretty impressive. And they claim to be optimizing their network with speed so that you can watch TV shows in high definition and stuff like that. Customer support is around the clock. That's always good to see. Even there's a little chat bar right there at the bottom. I guess you could type in a question and say hello and ask them whatever you need. And they have 145 different VPN locations and counting. So they're constantly adding new locations. Here's all the different flags, all the different countries that they offer it in. That's quite a lot. And again, the 30-day money-back guarantee. So what else is here? Unlimited bandwidth. That's pretty standard. Most of them have unlimited bandwidth, especially if you're going to pay for it. The full suite of ExpressVPN. So, alright, it's easy to use, unlimited speed, 99% uptime. And here's good information for anybody who likes to get really into the advanced settings. It's utilizing OpenVPN, TCP, UDP, and L2TP-SEC settings, as well as SSTP and PPTP protocols. Those of you who really know your stuff there. Strong encryption, again, the 256-bit encryption. Here's a good point. Simultaneous connections up to 3 devices can be used at the same time with a single ExpressVPN account. And again, 30-day money-back guarantee. So, all right, got testimonials. Let's go ahead and get ExpressVPN. I'm going to click on the button here and go ahead and get to the pricing page. And here's the pricing page. Basically, there's 3 different plans. The one that we're going to pick here is the $12.95 plan. This one is billed $12.95 per month, and the 30-day money-back guarantee comes standard with all the plans. Here's their 12-month plan. This is the best value plan. You save 35% with this plan, and they bill you $99.95 every 12 months, so once a year. And it equates to be $832 per month if you were to break that up. And then the 6-month plan is kind of in the middle. They bill you $59.95 every 6 months, and if you broke that up, it would be about $9.95 per month. So down at the bottom, you pretty much put in your credit card or your PayPal information. You can use Bitcoin. They even have Web Money and what is that, Union Pay, and a couple more. Of course, it has all your standard credit cards, debit, MasterCard, Visa, Discover, American Express, all that good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and sign up and see what it looks like. All right, I've put in all of my info. I'm going to go ahead and hit the Join Now button and see what we get. Okay, so after I made the payment, it took me to this page, and it gives you an activation code. You use that activation code, I guess, when you install the software. And here's another activation code. Looks like the same one. So what it's telling you is that you can use it on all these different devices, and the download button is if you have Windows. And if it didn't take you to this screen, you can go to the email, and right here on the email there's a link, and there's also a link right here to create a new password. But this link at the top will take you onto this page right here. So we'll use this download button. We'll go ahead and just save it. And after it installs, I'm going to click it, or after it downloads, we're going to install it. So you can pick some options in here, to change where you want it. I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to hit install. And there it is. Installation is successful. So here is where you copy that activation code. I'm going to go ahead and click on it here, and it says it just copies it for you. And I will right click and paste it in here. And here we go. We have two options: launch at startup or share anonymous analytics. Well, I don't really want to do that or that, so I'll uncheck that and then I'll hit OK. You have successfully activated ExpressVPN. Cool. So start using the app. I'm going to click that button and let's see what we have. Let's choose location and see what's in the list there. Okay. All these locations and some drop-down menus. If I click the United States drop-down, I get all these. Now this is just the recommended. Let's click on all. We also have favorites. So here we go, Americas. Got all those different countries, and we can drop down and here in the United States, and there's several cities. We can go to Canada, and they got Canada and Mexico, Brazil, all this. Here's Europe. We got the United Kingdom over there, Netherlands, tons of locations. Tons of locations in Asia Pacific servers. So any of these locations you can mask your internet connection from and make it look like you're coming from that place. So good stuff, good stuff. Let's see, smart location. I'm not too sure what smart location does. I guess it's going to disappear on me. Okay, I can read up about that if I want to. So I'm going to choose a location out of Europe somewhere. I'm going to go through the United Kingdom. I'm going to try London. You can even click the star to add it to your favorites and it'll show up there. So I'll double click on that. Let's connect through a server in London. Okay, so it says the VPN is on. So I'm going to do a little test. I'm going to go over to a website called IP Leak. So just go to ipleak.net. And here we go. It's telling us our IP address is coming out of the United Kingdom, and that is definitely where we're masking our connection from. I'm not in the UK. It gives us a IP address. It's telling us that our DNS server is also coming out of the UK. That means that we're not showing any signs of DNS leaking. That's pretty good. That is a good sign from your VPN service, I can tell you that. And it's given us our, oh look, it's given us a map too. It really thinks we're coming from somewhere over here in England. Nice. Yeah, Rugby is the city we're coming through. All kinds of information. So it's definitely masking our internet connection and our location. That's great. Okay, so if it thinks we're coming out of the UK, let me see if I can watch something like the BBC iPlayer, for example. I don't know what the website is really. Okay, it took me there. All right, I'm just going to pick one. Let's pick this one and watch it. Yeah, I'm over 16. Pretty sure. I'm just going to hit play. Okay. I'm going to skip the trailer. Looks like it's working. Let's turn it muted. Okay. 58 minutes. I can skip to the middle. Yeah, I'd say it's working. And I'd say it's working pretty fast too. We just, clicked right there to the middle and it buffered. It's going to buffer again and start playing. That's pretty high def, or at least it says S. I don't know. Oh, that's subtitles. Yeah, that's high definition for me. That's pretty good. Pretty fast. It's definitely thinking we're coming out of the UK, I can tell you that. Okay, now let's test something else. Let's do a check on the DNS leak website right now. And let's see if our DNS is leaking. I'm going to do an extended test here because this is one of the better sites to actually do your DNS leak tests from. And this is basically when you're going to a website, like, YouTube.com. In the background, your computer has to translate that into a DNS number, to an IP address, and it does that by way of communicating with some DNS servers. And if ExpressVPN was not masking my DNS resolution, it could kind of give away your location. So it looks like all of these are masked out of the UK. It would tell me if I was leaking by showing an American flag right here or something like that. So it looks like it's all good. It's fast. I was able to buffer through that video no problem, and it's definitely masking my IP address, masking my DNS resolution, and it's letting me play stuff on the BBC iPlayer. So it sure is working pretty good. Let's take a look at the website again and see if I missed anything. They have a blog up here. There's a support page. So if you have any trouble setting it up, there's tutorials, troubleshooting guides, and support. I haven't really had to deal with them, but I asked them a question about the site a while back, and they basically answered within the minute. So they're pretty much right there, and it was like 2 in the morning when I did that. So I would say that they must be around the clock. There's a live chat button here, a contact form. You can email them. And that's pretty much it. You can go to the My Account tab and sign in. And on this page, it tells you when your subscription expires, gives you your activation code again, and allows you to change your password and do other things like that. So overall, ExpressVPN was super easy to use. Signing up just took a few minutes. Unlike some other VPNs that you really have to do a lot of stuff to get going. There's tons of different places that you could mask your internet connection from. The price was, a little bit higher than some of your other VPNs out there, so I wasn't too pleased with that. But overall, for the amount of places you can mask your connection from, and the speedy support that's around the clock, and the 30-day money-back guarantee, all these things are really good bonuses. But what I look for is, does it work? Is it secure? And is it fast? And it was all of those things. So it really scores highly in my eyes. And that's all I got to say. The 256-bit encryption is on point. And what more can you ask for? The only thing that I didn't like, maybe besides the price, was that you have multiple login codes for different devices. So it would have been really great to keep one code for every device, up to 3 per account. But that's really not that big of a deal, and certainly scores 9 or higher from me, no doubt. Well, that about wraps this video up. Thank you so much for watching. This is Chris signing off, and have a good week.